Welcome to the Nehek Stadium for the final game of the regular season. Today, Amazonian FC host the Towering Dwarfs. This one is a great game in prospect as the winner is guaranteed the final automatic qualification place in the league. Amazonian FC have been gaining momentum recently and will be inspired to finish the league strong. Their talisman Ate Atrere will be key to whether they can take victory here. The Towering Dwarfs are always a threat. They have the ability to score very fast, and the Amazons will have to watch their back line for passes over the top. And it's Thermodosa who gets us underway as the Towering Dwarfs get an extra small free move. Turn 1 Towering Dwarfs then, let's see what they can get done early in this match. Chuck Closebeard with the run and pick up. He's fumbled at the first attempt, reroll is available, but not taken, so that is going to be a turnover. Turn 2 Towering Dwarfs. Chuck Closebeard will have another attempt at picking this ball up. And he's got it as he moves further up the field in behind his defensive line. Turn 3 Towering Dwarfs. A little bit of a stalemate so far. Chuck Closebeard just hanging onto the ball in the pocket. But here we go then, he lines up the pass and completes successfully to Armour Ubeard, who catches no problem. Oh, he fails his going for it roll on the way through though. Reroll is available and it has been taken, and he makes it at the second attempt. Turn 3 Amazonian FC. They have a runner in behind that they need to deal with. Should be possible though, they have spare players who can get back and put tackle zones in on him, and probably the blitz as well. They roll the double down, and they take the double down. Ate Darice is knocked out in the process, though, and that'll be a turnover, so still a bit of danger. Turn 4, Towering Dwarfs then. Armour Ubeard was actually stunned in that double down as well, so he's not going to be able to jump up and just grab the ball. When another big hit goes down, this time Graves Invertibeard putting Star Reader out until further notice. And Catch Invisibeard puts a tackle zone on the ball. Turn 4 Amazonian FC. Atia Treyre moves in to assist, but doesn't get as far as she would have liked, I assume. Ooh, Alkaya Sinope, single dice block gets a skull and fails the pro, so Hammer Shortbeard puts her down for the turnover. Turn 5 Towering Dwarfs, strong position to scoop that ball up after that unexpected turnover. Oh, but Graves Invertibeard goes down on the going for it roll. Reroll is used, a pro reroll, sorry, and he makes it at the second attempt. And Hammer Shortbeard comes in with the blitz attempt and gets what's essentially a push, but that will do, just shepherds her away from the ball. Catch Invisibeard goes to scoop up the ball, and he's failed at the first attempt. Reroll is available because it was only a pro used last time, and they succeeded the second attempt. He's got it in his hands, and he scores. It's 1-0 to the Towering Dwarfs. Turn 5 halfway through this first half. Wasn't as clean as we've sometimes seen from the Towering Dwarfs, but effective nonetheless. They got the ball over the line, and the Amazons really struggled to contain them. Let's see how they can bounce back in the rest of this half. Turn 7 Towering Dwarfs, a little bit of pressure to deal with down their left flank. And Chuck Closebeard stumbles, this time reroll available and used. He's back up and he makes it at the second attempt. Oh, double dice block gets a double skull, reroll already used. Grab Farbeard is put down for the turnover. Turn 7 Amazonian FC, good opportunity now. They've got the ball in hand, they're moving up the field, and they got that unexpected turnover for the Towering Dwarfs. Orthea clears the path by pushing Closebeard out of the way and dodges out of his tackle zone to put a tackle zone down elsewhere. And that's it, Ray very tentatively gaining a couple of extra yards. Turn 8, Towering Dwarfs just got to do enough to stop the Amazons from scoring in their last turn remaining before half time. Hammer Shortbeard, certainly the hammer of the team so far today, comes in with the blitz and gets the pow. That is exactly what they would have wanted. Ball scatters out of play and kicked back to the centre of the field. That's half time then. 1-0 to the Towering Dwarfs at the break. Amazons were pretty close to scoring, but the Towering Dwarfs had it under control and saw the half out. Still, all to play for in the second half, as the Amazons will be receiving the ball from the kickoff again and will be straight on the front foot, I'm sure. Turn 11, Amazonian FC. Very similar situation to the first half. Pressure down this right-hand flank. Reroll used immediately there. They've got 2 left for the half. That results in a push. And Etania Andro, new player for Amazonian FC last week, gets the pow and puts her man down. Ooh, it's even better than that though. Grab Farbeard is KO'd. And the ball carrier Atea Trere moves up. She's always the key when Amazonian FC need to get a big play going. But a failed dodge stops any further progress. That'll be the turnover, and the Towering Dwarfs have an opportunity to counter this play. Turn 11, Towering Dwarfs. Catch Invisibeard gets himself in a good position. Tannenmere gets a double down. Loner comes up. Reroll was used, but he has to pick one now, and he's going to get put down for the turnover. Turn 12, Amazonian FC only catch Invisibeard standing in their way now as he gets blitzed and pushed in field. Atea Trere then runs up the field, and she's got it! It's 1-1. Amazonian FC have levelled this game up in turn 12, and now it's all to play for in the last turns of this game. Textbook touchdown by Amazonian FC. They received the ball, moved it quickly down that right flank, and capitalised when the Towering Dwarfs got some bad luck on their rolls. Turn 13, Towering Dwarfs. Let's see how quickly they can respond to that setback, as they can score very fast over the top, and they'll want to get their noses back in front. Clearbeard uses the reroll for the turn. 1 left this half now. Ooh, and makes a nice double dodge to get further downfield. Chuck Closebeard, he's got the ball in hand, and he steps into a more advanced position. And he lines up the pass, and he fails it. No reroll because Hold Clearbeard already used it this turn, so that is going to be the turnover. Turn 14, Amazonian FC. Another unexpected turnover means they might be able to turn this drive around. Nipe Brightmoon moves in for the blitz attempt and fails her pro, but that's okay because she still has a push available. She can use that to save the turnover. And Camilla steps, and she's got the ball cleanly. Big trouble for the Towering Dwarfs now as she moves further up the field. Ooh, she failed the going for it roll. They do have a re-roll available, and they use it. And I'm sure she won't be taking any further steps just in case she does that again. Turn 14, Towering Dwarfs. They've got to have a big play now. The Amazons are in a great position, and they have spare players available. So let's see what the Towering Dwarfs can do. Paul Musa put down hard by Armour Ubeard. Catch Invisibeard makes the dodge and moves around the front, but he's fallen. He has fallen. Reroll is available and taken, but that's the one reroll for the turn used already. Chuck Closebeard gets the dodge, moves around for the blitz attempt. Oh, but he fails the going for it. The actual going for it on the block attempt was failed. No reroll, so that's the turnover. Turn 15, Amazonian FC. Something will have to go drastically wrong for them not to score here. They need to get Catch Invisibeard away from the ball carrier, but if they can manage that, then this ball is going over that line. And that'll do it. Defender stumbles. Catch Invisibeard does not have dodge, so he gets put down. Just up to Camilla now to step and run the ball in. 4-2-1 to the Amazons in turn 15. Plagued by bad luck in this second half, the Towering Dwarfs got their own drive turned completely on its head. The Amazons capitalised, And they scored for 2-1. Just a few turns left to turn this one around. Medosa gets us back underway then for the last few turns of this game as the weather remains nice for Blood Bowl. Turn 15, Towering Dwarfs. What can they muster now? They've got 2 turns to save the end of their season. Hold Clearbeard. Whoa, how many dodges was that? And he's made it all the way through with no rerolls. That's really impressive. Chuck Closebeard steps. He's got the ball in hand and he steps into the pocket. Lines up the throw. Throw is perfect. And the catch is perfect too. Turn 16, Amazonian FC. All eyes on, can they take down Hold Clearbeard? Antibrote moves after being freed up. She puts down a tackle zone. Medosa across the field and succeeds her going for it roll. That's 2 tackle zones. And who else but Atea Trere to make the blitz. She uses her pro because she doesn't get the result she wants and gets the pow second time. Talisman comes through again and Hold Clearbeard is going down. Ball scatters away off the field and kicked back into the centre. Felipe Brightmoon with the single dice gets the skull. Pro failure. That's going to be a turnover. And the Towering Dwarfs still have 1 turn. All to play for. Turn 16. Hold Clearbeard makes the dodge. And he moves into the end zone. Armour Ubeard is going for the ball. He can't make the end zone, but he could make a pass. And he scoops up successfully. He lines up the pass. And he's failed it. Oh, he's failed it. With the last action of the regular season, Armour Ubeard does not manage to level this game up. This one finishes 2-1. An amazing game in the end that literally came down to a single throw and catch in the final moments. Amazonian FC will be delighted. They took their opportunities and did enough defensively to see this one out. The Towering Dwarfs had rotten luck of the dice in the second half, but came oh so close to levelling the game up. Man of the match for Amazonian FC was Kaidemi Brightmoon, solid and quiet in her performance in the middle of the park. And man of the match for the Towering Dwarfs was Shield Transparabeard, another solid but quiet performance from him in the middle of the park. Well, that's it for the regular season. Let's recap the scores of this round. The Sweet Theme team lost out 4-0 at home to the Nightwings, which secured the top spot in the league for them. The Cheetahs played out a 1-1 draw versus the Demonsmith Ravagers with very late drama in that game. And as we just saw, Amazonian FC won at home against the Towering Dwarfs in an excellent game of Blood Bowl. Let's see how that leaves the final league standings. The Nightwings top the league. They'll be joined in automatic qualification by Amazonian FC, who had a great finish to the season. The Towering Dwarves dropped to 3rd. They'll have to play a play-in against the Sweet Theme team to book their place in the postseason. And the Cheetahs come in 4th, and Demonsmith Ravagers coming in 5th. That means we will see a rematch of this week's fixture in the 2nd of the play-ins. That one is definitely on a knife edge and will be a great spectacle. Well, that's all we've got time for, and that wraps up the regular season. Make sure to join us for all of the post-season action coming up in the next couple of weeks. Stay safe, and I'll see you later.